Absolutely superb. I think something that I apply every day with my kids especially, and it's made all the difference. Replace the blue with the green. Get them outdoors, let them be out in nature. If you're going to turn your screens off, don't do it just yet. Stick around because we are loving the 500 Rand food budget challenge, and clearly you guys are as well. So this week we have set the task of prepping 5 meals with ingredients we bought yesterday and only a few pantry staples that you are most likely to have, or at least something similar, all for under 500 Rand. So our first stop was Woolies, okay, to shop their daily difference, which really does make a difference. And the total for our week's worth of staple ingredients, 495 Rand. So we beat the challenge, but can we create delicious meals? Well, that is where we sit right now. So yesterday we made a beautiful, very delicious, nutritious tuna pasta that went the distance. Today we're going to make a vegetable soup with homemade croutons, and I need my TV villain to come in here and help me. Whoa, hey?
It's true.
It makes you feel powerful, eh?
Yeah, but it is always one of those things. Whenever I wear a polo neck, I do feel villainous.
Yeah, no, you embody it. You own it. So we're going to do something quite villainous this morning and make a delicious meal for next to nothing. So
yesterday, this is for a family of 4.
Yeah, so this is the vibe here. We've looked at all those staples that you might have, and then we've tried to work around that following the daily difference deals. Yesterday we spent 495 Rand, and we brought back, we got some sirloin steaks in there. We got some beautiful chicken pieces, which we've frozen.
It can be done.
So we are going to really ram up our soup now. We bought 2 packets. Why? Because it was any 2 for 65 Rand. One we've frozen. The other we're going to create into a beautiful hearty soup that we're going to level up with some homemade croutons.
Righto.
So I'm going to get started. Yeah, I'm going to get started with the soup. This normally takes about half an hour for the veggies to really cook through before we blend them.
Yeah. So
we're going to start the process, and then our foodie team will finish it off. But what Nicole suggested as a great way to add depth of flavor, maybe a bit more umami, a bit more punch, by caramelizing the veggies.
Oh, well, that's a lot of veggies.
It is, man. But we've got to feed 4 people, my friend. There we go.
Pop this at the back here.
Let's grab one of these. And then just to give you an idea, you can let that fry down just a little bit, of how people have jumped on this challenge. Some of the suggestions, so we put it out there for you guys to score yourself a 500 Rand Woolies voucher if you can pull it off as well, and the suggestions have been amazing. I love this. Look at Ray George there. Pot of vegetable soup as well, with shin and dumplings to have every night. Tomato bready with rice, pilchard fricadelles, which will work for at least 2 meals. 2 chicken dishes with 16-piece pack. Nice. Chicken curry, roti, beautiful. Chicken, roast chicken and sweet potato squash. You're living like a king on 500 bucks.
I would come to your house. Yes, we had Zelda as well. If I had to cook 5 meals for 4 people on 500 Rand, lentil and potato soup. Yes, please.
Yeah, go the distance.
Roast chicken, potatoes and salad, always a favorite as well. You can definitely do that. Fried eggs, chips and bread. Love. Pasta and tuna salad and fried chicken salad and potatoes. Hashtag 500 Rand challenge. Those are some really cool. I think it's really just about stepping out and thinking about what it is that you're doing, you know, and looking for ways to really save a little bit of money. And you can go far. You can be intentional. That's another...
That's the word of the day, my friend.
Be intentional.
Okay, so now we've got our water, which we've boiled, because you don't want to obviously put cold water in there and start the process again. And we literally put all the water in. It covers all of the veggies. And we're going to let this boil down for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
All right, so we get cracking on your croutons.
Tell me, what do I need to do?
Okay, so we've got to save some of our bread for our steak sandwich that we're making at the end of the week on Friday. So I hope you're on air on Friday. So use the crust, because no one really likes the crust. And maybe 3 or 4 pieces. That still leaves us the lion's share, and you can then sneak one when you get home late and you need to make a little toasty or something. You know, you still got a little in reserve. Then this is where you can get creative. So we're using the herb that we had left in our pantry, oregano, a bit of oil, mix them together in there. What I would really love to do is this.
Oil in here.
Oil in there, and then you're going to use it as a basing. You're going to brush the bread with it, and then we're going to... and some oregano, because that's all we had in our pantry.
Oh, okay.
Now, we did have more,
I'm always one, because there's different ways of saying this, because the fancy people say oregano.
Oregano.
But we're South African, we say oregano.
Oregano.
Okay.
And we better prove our South Africanness. Vita's coming a little bit later. I'm dying to ask her, is she one of the 44?
Yeah.
I would add some garlic, maybe. Roast some off in the air fryer.
That could be nice. So what do we do now?
Now you just brush the bread. And you want it to give it a nice liberal coating for flavor, and obviously so we get that nice crisp. And it's as simple as that. Then we're going to pop it in the oven, 180. I would break it up into kind of chunky, rustic-looking chunks. You can go square if you're a bit OCD, like you probably are.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. And then it's in the oven.
View.
There we go. Absolutely beautiful. So let's take a look at what some of the other amazing entrants put forward. Celeste Brown saying for her hashtag 500 Rand challenge, butternut curry on rice, beautiful. Shakshuka with baked beans, spinach and eggs for the win. Garlic and herb flatbreads with tomato soup. Chinese fried rice. Egg fried rice. That's something that I've cottoned onto. Creamy garlic butter pasta. What I love is so many of these elements she can transfer to another meal. So she's mixing and massing brilliantly. Then Christine Bosman saying, I would make spaghetti bolognese. Boom. Chicken a la king, lasagna, sausage and mash, butternut soup.
Yeah.
I love it. These sound like restaurant menus. Okay.
Dude, we have chefs at home.
We really do,
sure.
like generations worth of chefs, which we love. So keep those entries coming. If you'd like to score yourself this week's budget for food, 500 Rand, courtesy of Woolies, then let us know what you would do, how you would budget for a full week for four for under 500. And if you can beat 495 Rand, we'll be extra impressed. So we're doing a bit of both here. That looks great. So now...
So little rustic croutons. You can, of course, cut it into perfect little squares. But it's also nice to have it.
I like it quite rustic like this. And this is the jumping off point. So if you've got some lentils, beef it up, ramp it up. If you've got some split beans or something like that, whatever's in your pantry with this flavor base, you can take it anywhere. Now here's the kicker. If you think you can do better than us, here's the opportunity to win one of 5 Woolies vouchers valued at 500 Rand. Look what we've been able to achieve with that. Simply head over to the Expresso competition post. You'll find it on our Facebook, Twitter and Insta pages. And answer this question. If you only had 500 bucks to make 5 meals for a family of 4, what would you make? Include that hashtag 500 Rand challenge in your answer, and the competition closes on the 19th of May. And those T's and C's do apply. So we're going to get this in the oven. Then our amazing foodie team is going to wrap this up once we've had our half an hour of simmering down. We'll blend it, and we have the most delicious and amazing soup. I'm going to put these in the oven.
Yay. Thank you, sir.
Hey?
I like that.
Boom.